Latina Tag, the Latina Tag, La Latina Tag, the Latina Tag. So this video is actually gonna be the Latina Tag and I'm super excited. Okay, so question number 1 is actually, what is your nationality? So my nationality, I'm Mexican, straight from Mexico, mojada y todo. The second question is, do you speak Spanish? Claro que sí, hablo español. When I was growing up, my mom, she always had me speak Spanish at the house and then English in school. So Spanish was my first language. I didn't learn English until I started school. So I would say like kindergarten or first grade is when I actually began to learn English. Second question is, what is your favorite dish from your country? So obviously Mexican food is bomb. Mexican food is thebomb.com no matter what. I would have to say I have like top 5 favorite Mexican food. My favorite Mexican dish from my country would have to be chilaquiles. Like I love chilaquiles. Chilaquiles rojos. I don't really like those chilaquiles verdes. So my favorite dish from my country is gonna be chilaquiles with a side of like a champurrado or an atole. Usually like in the mornings when it's really cold, like Sunday mornings, my mom would make chilaquile con queso crema, bomb AF. Like I really recommend it. That's like my favorite dish. Next question is, when was the last time you visited your country? So realizing that I don't have papers, the last time I went to Mexico, I was young. I don't remember exactly how old I was. I was super young, but I was probably like 7 or 8 or 6, around there, but it's been a while. Obviously I don't have papers, so I can't leave the country. The second question is, if you visited, what is your favorite place to visit? So like I did mention, I haven't gone to Mexico in years, but probably my favorite place to visit, I remember in my grandma's house, we would go and there was like a plaza next to the house. So my grandma lives in Chihuahua and they live in Constitucion. It's like this little pueblito. So there is like a plaza there, and I do remember me and like my grandma would always take me, but I don't really have a lot of memories from Mexico. So I don't have a specific place like that's my favorite. I just know that it would probably be my grandma's house because it was always there and that's what I remember the most, being at my grandma's house or like the plaza there. So honestly, those are like the only memories that I have. So I couldn't necessarily say exactly this is my favorite place. Okay, so the next question is, have you ever visited the capital? And no, so the capital of Mexico is Mexico City. I have never visited Mexico City. So yeah, that's that. Next question, what is your favorite dessert from your country? Honestly, my favorite desserts, I have a couple. The typical Mexican dessert that is like famous and that I love is pastel de tres leches. It's completely rich and just like soggy with like milk and just super good. I love pastel de tres leches. I also like sopapillas. Another thing that I love is the gelatina. Las gelatinas that are different, de diferentes colores, que también traen like frutas adentro. It's either like strawberry or like apple or pear, but I think those are my favorite. So they're like these Mexican jellos that they sell at the Mexican stores, and they usually have little pieces of fruit inside of them with different colors. I would say that's like my favorite dessert, followed by tres leches, sopapillas, and also las paletas de nieve. So like coconut, paletas de coco, de leche. Those are my favorite. So coconut milk popsicles, Mexican popsicles, I really like those too. And then of course the candy, los dulces de tamarindo, candies de tamarindo, I think that's how you say it. Okay, the next question is, where is your family from? Family is actually from Chihuahua, Mexico. Most of my family, my mom grew up in Constitucion, so it's like this little pueblito, Costi. Also, I have family like in Casas Grandes, San Buenaventura, but most of my family is from Chihuahua. The last thing is, what's one place that you haven't visited in your country? So Mexico is huge. It has so many places that I would love to go, but I feel like one of the top places where I would enjoy going and where I really want to go is actually Cancun, Mexico, just because they have beautiful beaches and like the resorts, and it's like a tourist place. So either Cancun, Mexico, or Puebla. Puebla just seems so nice. Also, I wouldn't mind going to Michoacan. I have two friends that are from there, and it just seems so beautiful. They have bomb food like bambazos and like enchiladas michoacanas, so I wouldn't mind going to like Michoacan and Cancun. Those are like my two top places where I want to go in Mexico. So hopefully when I become a resident or a citizen, whatever the case may be, I can finally travel, go back to my hometown, go to Chihuahua to visit my family, and then also go to Cancun and just enjoy the beach and relax and drink margaritas and cry my soul out, you know? Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. This tag consisted of 9 questions. I definitely found it online. I just simply went on Google and put the Latina tag questions, and you can definitely find them on there. If you decide to go ahead and do a Latina tag, definitely mention me in the comments and let me know so I can go check it out. I love to see where all of you guys are from, especially if we're all Latinas, because we're a community. So thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Muchas gracias por ver este video. Si se dieron cuenta de mis raíces, de dónde soy, de qué parte de México soy yo y de qué parte de México es mi familia. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. So much for tuning into my video. If you really enjoyed watching this, you know what to do. See y'all next time.